Have you noticed something recently? OpenAI has launched its ChatGPT Go plan for 399 rupees per month in India. Tesla is finally opening its first hub in India. Apple is shifting iPhone production to India. Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Samsung all are investing billions here. So the question is, why all these MNCs is suddenly particularly focusing in India? Is it just because of our large production, or is there something much bigger happening? So I have divided this entire video into 8 parts where we're gonna discuss from the big picture till why now. So India is now the most populated country in the world. More than 1.4 billion people are living here. But population does not alone matters. That alone will not gonna attract the companies to invest here. What matters is the spending power. And here is the good news that waiting for. In last 10 years, average family spending power is more than doubled from the past 10 years. And a massive middle class families is rising, especially in cities. Even rural demand is increasing. People in villages are buying smartphones, packaged foods, and even EV bikes also in today's date. So for companies, this means a billion people is ready to spend more. And that's like a gold mine for businesses. So here is the part 2. India is going digital today. India is not just big in numbers, it's also young. More than 1 billion smartphone users are still in India, and there are 900 million people using internet. So here is the fact, nearly 40% of all online transaction in the entire world involves Indians. Think about that, whenever you pay with UPI or order something online, you are part of a global digital revolution. So this is why exactly companies like OpenAI, Microsoft, Google and Amazon are rushing to India, because we are one of the largest digital first market in the entire world. So the part 3 focuses on India's skilled talent. Now it's just not about consumer. India also gives the world a very powerful weapon, that is skilled talent. Every year, lakhs of engineers, coders and scientists have been generated in India. In fact, India produces 1/3 of world's STEM graduates, which means science, technology, engineering and mathematics. So that is why companies like Microsoft, Google not only sell in India but also hire people from India and build products from India. Microsoft has over 20,000 employees in India itself. Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud and OpenAI are training and hiring Indian developers because they are having both brains and a cost advantage. So the part 4 focuses on government push, which is Make in India policy. Another big reason is government policies. India has started Make in India and PLI schemes, which means company will get subsidies and tax benefits if they manufacture in India. They also provide financial support. For example, Foxconn is investing billions to make iPhones in India. Semiconductors and chip companies are setting up plants with up to 70% of cost covered by the government itself. So instead of only selling to Indians, the global companies are manufacturing and producing in India itself. This creates job opportunities, build factories and make India the next global hub. So let's see in part 5 how the gains are in action. Let's see some examples that OpenAI ChatGPT Go launched for 399 rupees per month in India, the cheapest in the world. So the Microsoft have invested $3 billion in Indian AI and cloud infrastructure. And Google have invested $6 billion for building the mega data center project in Andhra Pradesh. Amazon expanding the fulfillment center by investing $26 billion by 2030. Apple assembling iPhones in India with Foxconn investing $1.5 billion. So when we say global companies are betting on India, these are not just plans. These are real investments that are happening today. So the part 6 is gonna be Tesla and the electric vehicle story. Now let's talk about cars. India is already third largest car market in the world. Actually about 4.3 million cars sold each year. But electric vehicles are still very small. Only 4% of new car sales is electric vehicles. That's why Tesla sees this huge opportunity. Tesla opened its first showroom in Mumbai and the Model Y cost around 60 to 70 lakhs due to the import taxes. But here is the twist. The government have reduced the EV taxes by 15% if they manufacture and produce in India itself. This is clearly aiming the companies like Tesla and others like Volkswagen, Hyundai and Mercedes to set up EV production in India. Today, EVs are just small in numbers, but by 2030, analysts expect that at least 10% of Indian cars will be electric vehicles. And because India's market is so big, only the 10% will also result in millions of electric vehicles. And that is why Tesla doesn't want to miss this golden opportunity. The part 7 gonna be beyond the technology and automobiles. It's not just about Tesla or OpenAI, consumer gains are also betting on India. Like Unilever, Pepsi, Coca-Cola and P&G all treat India as their biggest growth market. Walmart and Flipkart also expanding their retail network here. Pharma companies call India the pharmacy of the world because we produce 20% of the world medicines here. Media and entertainment companies are localizing shows, films and OTT content because the Indian audience are massive. So across these sectors, technology, automobiles, healthcare, retail, entertainment, India is the common focus point. So you might ask why all of this is happening now suddenly. Because India is now growing like never before. Our economy is the fastest growing major economy in the entire world. India has become the engine of global growth for the next decade, which was predicted by IMF and the World Bank. We have the perfect combination of young population, digital adoption and government support that makes this as the right time. So, global companies don't want to miss this historic opportunity. So let's put it together. A massive young population, rising middle class with more spending power, huge digital adoption, skilled talent peoples, pro-business government policies and growing global influence. All of this makes India the hottest destination for business in the today's world. So that is why OpenAI is launching its AI pricing models here. That is why Tesla is looking for EV production here. That is why Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple and so many MNCs are focusing particularly India. So what do you think about this? Will India become the next global hub for business? Drop your comments below, and if you like this video, click on the bell icon, click on the subscribe button and like this video, and I'll be meeting in the next video. Till then, bye bye.